Did you think pulling up was gonna do the numbers it did when you dropped it?
No, hell no, hell no. I really, when I made pulling up, like you said, Detroit was fucking me more. So when I made pulling up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some more. Like, I'm like, maybe Flint fuck with this more. You feel me? I'm like, maybe Flint fuck with this more. So I made pulling up really on some. I don't know. I was on some turn shit just in the studio, just on some. I'm like, man, I'm about to make some hype shit. Especially the beat. Beat turned me up. So I ain't think pulling up was gonna do that for her. I thought, and it's so crazy because I had pulling up out for like a month on my EP. So it was like, and when I dropped the visuals, man, that shit got the skyrocketing like that. I'm like, that's what was really surprising me for her. I didn't think it was gonna do that. I really didn't. Yeah, nah.
That video got a lot of guns in it.
No gap.
When did you start liking guns?
Man, I've been liking guns since I was been around guns my whole life. You feel me? So I've been liking guns. Psh, I can't even think of the age. I was probably 4.
Who got you into guns?
My pops and my brother. No cap. So it's like when I be having guns and my shit, it's more of a passion for the guns. Like I like guns. You feel me? So like I know about all the guns. You feel me? I know how to take guns apart, put them together, shit like that. I know all about them for real, for real. You can tell, you can show me a gun, I'll be able to name it. You feel me? So it's like when I got a lot of constructive criticism on the guns. You feel me? I know people just be looking out for me, trying to tell me, but not knowing. They just thinking I'm just. You feel me? They just
around for clout.
Yeah, they really think I'm on some. Yeah, they really personating me. You feel me? So they just thinking I'm just like guns because I just want to point it at the camera or some shit. But it's really, I just fuck with guns for real. Like, I really got a passion for guns. I just like them. It's going to be a hobby for real. So.
What's your favorite gun?
Damn. I don't think I got no favorite gun right now. Not right now.
If you can pick one, what would it be? If
like,
you couldn't live without it.
If I only can have one gun, it's gonna have to be a Glock. Only because it's like I need a handgun. You feel me? I need a little dude. You feel me? I need a hand. I need a pistol. You feel me? So it's like if that was my only gun, it'd probably be a Glock 19. I don't got no Glock 19. I got a 23. You feel me? That's what I like the most. But if I had to have one gun, it'd be 19. That bitch hold more. It's more accurate and shit.
Did you have a 9 to 5 before music?
It's so crazy because, like, I didn't at first. And I always wanted to be like, I ain't gonna never have no job. So I was running paper up for real when I was just at the trap, just running paper up, running that shit up. And then, remember when I tell you I took music seriously. When I took music seriously, I left the trap and I just put all my money into music for, like, I went broke on that shit. Studio equipment, fucking videos, clothes. Like, I always could dress a little bit, you feel me? But I ain't really, you feel me? Ain't nobody was really into all that designer and all that shit at the time, you feel me? But when I started rapping, I had to get into that shit for real. So I started buying clothes, videos, all that shit. And then I done fuck around and went broke off that shit. So I'm like, damn, I had to find a way. I was gonna go back there, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get a little quick job real quick and then stop that shit. So I ended up getting a job. Literally worked for like 2 weeks. Nigga. Stacked up a little money. And I paid Mike for a feature. After that, it was on for real. But I paid, then I started doing a little other shit to get money. But after that, I stopped working. That's why I'm low-key mad I did that shit for real. Because it's like I always wanted to say, like, I never had a job. I mean, I had that bitch for 2 weeks, so that still count. But
it seemed like it worked in your favor.
No cap. Yeah.
That was a good strategic move.
No cap.
And when you say Mike, you talking about RMC Mike, right?
RMC Mike.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So at this point in your career, you live off music currently, right?
Yeah.
That's a great accomplishment. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Do you game at all?
Shit. Hell yeah. I used to a lot, for real. But
What type of games you used to play?
Warzone, that's really it. I used to play Fortnite before I started rapping. I was cold as hell at that shit. Fortnite got ass. Stopped playing that. I started just playing strictly Warzone. I got rough at that shit. And they dropped this new weak ass Warzone 2.0. That shit there, and they deleted the old Warzone that I was actually good at. So I used to be crazy at that shit, but now they got that Warzone, new Warzone out. That shit trash. I don't even fuck with that shit.
You know T Grizzley making a bag off gaming, right?
Man, easy. I'm finna hop in that bag. No cap.
Speaking of T, T Grizzley reached out to you, didn't he?
Hell yeah.
What did he say?
Shit, basically he was just trying to figure out was I signed and shit. He said I was hard. He heard one of my songs, said I was hard and shit. Just trying to figure out was I signed. It wasn't nothing really too much.
So at this point, who all reached out to you?
Like as far as
Artists, just anybody worth mentioning?
I know GT reached out to me. Jug, of course. Everybody in Flint City, so like Rio, YNJ, all them. O'Malley, that's Meek Mill man's. O'Malley reached out to me. It's a lot of famous people that reached out to me for real. I just gotta look through my inbox. But it's a lot of famous people that reached out to me, like people that I never thought of, like that heard my shit, like producers, like all the Detroit producers. So like, of course, Energy from Flint, but all like all the Detroit producers. Chase the Money. I don't really know where he from. I don't know where Chase the Money from.
Hell of a big deal.
No cap.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the person that got 4-2 Doug signed.
Yeah,
So that's
hell
big.
of a cool as hell. I've been with him a couple times. Hell of a cool as fuck.